Welcome back to Teh Tarik Hour. As always, it's me, Azreen, along with
Ah Kit here.
and we are back for another episode of Nonsense Talk from a Malaysian perspective duo. A lot of things have happened and a lot of things are happening.
Yeah.
But the most biggest things that happened to this when we recorded this is the Taylor Swift concert. That's it's still ongoing, is it? Or is it finished already?
I think it's finished already.
Finished already, right? Well, I mean, by the time this goes up, it's already finished for sure.
Yes.
But Taylor Swift had an amazing.
You are the fans of Taylor Swift.
I'm a Swiftie, bro.
Swiftie.
You don't say you are not, because if you say you are a Swiftie, you are number one enemy of the biggest army in the world. You know, I tell you, don't play. The Swifties are strong. You know who is the Swifties? Women who are 40s, 30s until they are young girls.
Yep.
This is the power of Taylor Swift. And I don't want to be your enemy, so I really support Swifties. I love you, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift forever. This is the one, Swifties. But if you can look at our title, our topic about Taylor Swift is not just it's not about her as the person itself per se. Rather, this was brought up by Ah Kit, which is unexpected lah. You wanted to talk about Taylor Swift, the concert specifically.
Because Taylor Swift, the organizer, they arranged for the concerts and their performance in Southeast Asia tour. They are only exclusive
Stop to Singapore, right?
to Singapore only. If let's say you want to go in Bangkok or whatever places, they're only exclusive in Southeast Asia or only in Singapore. We can watch from Singapore.
Which I don't know if this was like a contract ever done before for this kind of artists. Like normally when artists stop by a country, it's because they believe that there's a market for there. And then that's why they choose the location lah. Like a lot of rock bands always come to Indonesia because there's big market for rock bands there, right? But
and
Taylor Swift is everywhere one.
Yeah, and then they'll bring a lot for like a money mountain.
That's the thing
to
I think
Singapore.
that was a smart business move by Singapore to exclusively get the rights.
Yeah.
Get the rights, bro. Singapore pay Taylor Swift to come to Singapore basically, right?
Yep.
So that means that when Taylor Swift made her Asian tour, or specifically ASEAN tour
ASEAN tour.
the only stop was only Singapore.
Yeah.
Now, that news, right? Some people other countries are saying, this one is considered like unfriendly of Singapore to do such a thing, right? Because nabbing exclusive means you are denying the right of other countries to.
But if let's say I know you because your guys who can see if the Taylor Swift they'll open the concert, have a concert in Singapore, the hotel, the flight tickets, accommodations, and then include transport, everything's also increase. The pricing, they can make money from the foreigners and then from the tourists.
I mean, this is called the Swiftie economy
Swiftie economy.
This is actually a thing that people have been saying that wherever Taylor Swift go, right, economy of that country will boost a bit because she is that good in bringing money, bro.
Some more the Singapore government is very smart. They take the exclusive. Then not allowed. I think if let's say they are not take an exclusive, I don't think Taylor Swift will be in Malaysia to have a concert. Maybe in other places like Bangkok or Indonesia.
Or you still think that even if Taylor Swift wasn't like exclusively tied to Singapore, she would have been able to, would not still come to Malaysia,
even
right?
Not exclusive to Singapore. Maybe it's not in Malaysia also. Yeah, maybe it's other country like Indonesia or Bangkok. Properly it's Bangkok Thailand.
You mean like, okay, so that means like, let's say the Singapore thing did not exist, right? And she is free to go wherever she wants to perform.
Yes.
You still believe that Malaysia will not be the stop, is it?
Yup.
Bro, but we got Coldplay, okay?
We have got Coldplay.
But after many mountain of problems, is it?
A lot of problem. One of the artists from, I know some of the politicians, they mentioned, how come we cannot get the Taylor Swift to come to Malaysia or other performers to come to Malaysia? Yeah, you can question a lot of this kind of question. Hey, how come cannot come ask the celebrities from overseas come to Malaysia for? But how is your restriction? The law, the restriction for the those performers is very hard to them to perform. The song lah, even the song maybe is related with LGBT lah, or cannot. And maybe the dress up lah, or the dress up cannot, not approved. A lot of restriction. Do you think the other performer will
want to deal with all this,
consider
right?
come to Malaysia to do the perform?
The funny thing is, right, I think like most performers would be okay to adjust their performance to fit the those culture those culture restrictions lah. Like you know, maybe you're not dressed so sexy like that. Provided that, of course, you know, there's not much interference from other side, from any ni lah. But the thing is, right, I think the thing you talk about concert being much more restrictive here, I think it's become worse more recently lah. Especially I think after 1975. Remember Matty Healy,
Matty Healy,
Good Vibes cancelled because of our friend Matty Healy, not our friend actually. We're not really friends with him lah. But after him, tons of legislation. Well, I'm not saying a lot lah, but like there's been a lot of movement towards more strict controls. I think the recent one is more the concert kill switch. What does that concert kill switch means? Basically, if the people who are overseeing the concert and say that, oh, this artist is performing wrongly, they will press the switch off everything and the concert is ended immediatly. So as a performer, right, let's say you're a performer, you play music, all hangat, all very fire, then suddenly, dead.
I did because if you do like this way lah, it's very unrespected for the performer lah. This is what I'm thinking also. The thing is, I come over to Malaysia for perform. I'm not do any illegal things. I just perform and maybe a dress up, or maybe the lyrics will be some
very fire a bit lah.
Fire a bit lah.
A bit hangat
so this doesn't matter. This I think it doesn't matter what. It's not the I'm going to do something.
But you don't see what the past people say. It's a culture degrading the culture. It's a haram, you know.
How come Malaysian? I think Malaysian is not the open mindset or open-minded.
No, I do believe that Malaysians in general,
lah, but for those politician people, they are not open-minded.
The policies they
set the policy only. How come I cannot do this, I cannot do that? In the end, the performer, how they go to the perform? Actually, a lot of things that will related. Some of the some of the sexuals lah, some of the, some things in politics lah, maybe the dress up maybe a sexy a bit lah. This all the things cannot, because it is a part of the art, right?
Performance, right? It's part of the performance.
Yes.
Of course, there is also limits lah, boundaries lah. If you go too far, of course
lah. If let's say I'm naked and then
and then you do sex on stage, of course lah. There is a limit, but logically you would know what can and cannot be done also. Right?
Teleshift. And then the who else? Coldplay. Okay lah, Coldplay. Who else?
But one night only right?
So this kind of it's mainstream lah. We call it mainstream lah.
They are already mainstream lah. We're not talking
underground
hardcore show lah.
Yeah, the mainstream people usually they also know. They are mainstream. They
know they need to cater to all the ages, right?
Yeah.
It's general public lah, tontonan umum as we say, tontonan umum. So typically their shows is not gonna be provocative or invite immoral acts lah.
You know, last time I know the ones the band is called Marilyn Manson's lah.
Marilyn Manson.
Those kind of maybe it's very hardcore. Then
of course that one is definitely harder to get to Malaysia lah.
Yeah, but if let's say for those I need a normal band, the pop band, mainstream. No.
Of course lah, like Taylor Swift or like maybe Britney Spears or something like that.
All this. Too sexy.
No,
because
Dua Lipa. You don't know her. Old man already. You need to get with the times, bro. Dua Lipa is the hot now, okay? This is the hottest, okay? But like all those kind of artists, I think will not want to come to Malaysia given the restriction there lah. But it's not just restriction; it's also the cost of coming here, right?
Like
with Taylor Swift. Singapore literally paid Taylor Swift to come here,
yeah,
basically, isn't it? But then they understand the return of investment there, right?
yeah, of course.
Because after she comes 6 days, people from all over Asia and even the world came to Singapore to watch her. I had a friend, right? She is I think she's quite a hardcore Taylor Swift fan. She went to Australia to watch her, then went to New Zealand, and then went to Singapore, bro. You see how much Swifties are willing to pay.
Swifty power.
Swifty power, bro. This is the power of money of Swifty, and we let this go, okay? And I now it's a lot of finger pointing lah. Like, oh, the previous ministry never tried. Oh no, we tried, but we never got the offer or something. This kind of thing.
Actually, we have already tried, but we are set a lot of restriction and law for those performers, and then of course the organizers mentioned we are bringing money come to your country, and then you give us so many restrictions. Then what for? I'm not
What's the point, right?
Not only Malaysia you can do the concerts. I think Southeast Asia, Singapore,
Even
Thailand,
better choice, right?
even better choice.
Now it's becoming that way,
more
right?
open, and then some more don't have any we call it religion restrictions lah.
There's less fear for them.
More
to come.
freedoms and more freedom to dare to do the even perform or the dress, because the dress, one thing, the dress up they are also, because Malaysia also got the dress up regulations, right?
You cannot wear so sexy like that, right? I mean, this is just again, this doesn't just fall into like international artists like Taylor Swift. K-pop also, I recently found out there's a K-pop group that wanted to come here. They cancelled their show because probably backlash, or they anticipate backlash from like conservative like paths like that lah. So a lot of the concerts get cancelled. Then there's even like a bunch of artists that decided to cancel their Malaysia tour dates. Most likely because I can't say for sure, but having our restrictions, like the making it hard for you to perform here, and also got the kill switch and everything like that, makes it harder for artists to want to come to Malaysia already lah at this point. But do you think that this will further become worse as we go along, or will there be a turning point for our government to say, wait, we are losing so much money, man, why aren't we getting it?
But you see, there are just reasons. Our tourism's who are the minister.
Kena sack, is it?
Kena sack. You be saying because they are saying the one of our foods, the
BKT,
the
bak kut teh.
BKT want to become one of represent our the Malaysian foods lah. But they cannot say because bak is pork, they cannot represent Malaysia. But this one we want to do this in another episode. But I try to say, we are trying to do something. We are trying to do something to promote our country to the world. But we are still people. We are here is still the restriction is only this kind of. We are not open mindset to say we can accept this thing, because we want the economy. We want to ask people to come. Then we have to promote. No matter you are no matter you are Chinese or Malay. But we are still the same families, what? You know.
I mean, but the thing with that bak kut teh thing, right? It's about what represents Malaysia as a whole, rather than what is the culture of Malaysia, right? Because bak kut teh for me is I do think bak kut teh should be considered a cultural dish lah of Malaysia. But given that some people like Dr. M believe that Malaysian culture is Malay culture, pork food does not represent Malay culture, because Malay culture is Islamic culture lah. But that's a different topic altogether. And I understand you saying that instead of focusing on like Taylor Swift and like how to get all these artists in, we are too busy talking about whether this food is representative of Malaysia. We are too stuck on the mindset of like
we are going to. We actually a lot of they are create another topic like what's the village lah, and then the kampong, the Chinese kampong village thing. A lot of because this kind of
This is the UNESCO heritage thing, right?
how
they're trying
we
to.
are not put more effort. Oh, people got that Taylor Swift. Then we maybe we are invite some other like K-pop, the Korean pop star. We are like we also exclusive for K-pop. Maybe do guys some kind of this thing. Maybe people are thinking Singapore is maybe more Western. Then maybe Malaysia is more Asia. They are going for K-pop or Japan.
That is
pop.
not our culture, bro.
So
that is
we
not
are
our culture, okay?
We are trying to not.
We are trying to attack the Abu Dhabi people, the Dubai people. These are our culture, okay? These are the big money. We want the halal tourism, okay? We don't want haram tourism. We want halal tourism, okay? This is Malaysia. Well, you don't agree, Then you get out of this country, okay? Go back your go back China, okay?
Some people, as I already complained, say, how come we cannot get Taylor Swift to come to Malaysia to open concert? Then we are do try to other K-pop, maybe we can, or Blackpink. Blackpink got what?
Got come, but a bit of backlash lah from past and all this. They're saying like, this one is immoral act, but actually after done, no change in country. You think after we can Blackpink, the country will burn down, or after Taylor's come in, everyone become LGBTQ? Is it? Not like that. That's not how that works. Okay, LGBTQ that's not how that works. Okay, if you watch something that changes you to become gay, that means you were gay to begin with, okay? you didn't realize it yet. But that's beyond the point, okay? The point of the matter is Taylor Swift, as evident by Singapore and its economy and how much money it makes, having artists like Taylor Swift coming in is important to our economy to build up, right?
Yep.
But it seems like Malaysia's approach is that we only have one or the other, okay? It's either we open up and allow ourselves to become such secular or all this like progressive thing, or we maintain our conservative and traditional views of what is purely Malay.
You see, Malaysia is so huge, the land, the piece of land. Singapore only is one of the islands. Yeah, it's so conservative. Maybe some places like Kuala Lumpur, capital city, we can more open, so we can accept more information and more other like Western or some other country. But some places maybe they're not allowed. But for KL, especially in KL, Kuala Lumpur, PJ, this area,
why not, right?
Why not, right?
It's not gonna matter if you are a conservative family who lives in a further state and a Taylor Swift concert is happening in KL.
Yeah.
How does that harm you?
We got a lot.
It doesn't harm anyone.
We got Penang lah, got KL. Maybe we can put it in Penang.
You don't want Langkawi, is it?
Free pro is it beer?
You want Langkawi, is it?
Langkawi cannot, bro. The M territory.
What I'm saying is like there's so much room. Why is it such an issue when an artist perform in like Bukit Jalil, right? Of course, there's gonna say, the moral degeneracy, the social impact. You have that Taylor Swift concert. Then my daughter want to go all the way from Kelantan to there. This is the
now without the Taylor Swift lah. Are we our moral is very okay? Are we our moral is okay?
Hey, I don't know. Let's not go there yet. Okay. Some would say that they've become moral purity because of this. The more pure.
Now is Malaysia is very pure lah. We are very pure persons. Yeah.
I don't know how to say about that. Don't challenge like that. You got statistic to prove. But it's a thing, right? It's all about a culture war when it comes to artists or music or like that. Because it's the thing is, right, it's easy to use culture war to win people in Malaysia. It's just the way it is, right? If not, you have to win on things that like improve people's life.
Okay lah. One side, the people will say, wow, you have to bring a lot of economies. I said this government is not good lah. You cannot bring the economies. On the other hand, is mentioned, so
let's keep close. Don't
open
this, open
then,
that.
How the people go to work?
No, but the thing is, we want to open, but only open the way we like the open. Okay, don't open simply. Okay, like that kind of thing. It's like, oh, it's not okay when you do it, but it's okay when I do it.
This question is come back to the one question: Is Malaysia is a multi-culture or
This is a
racial
very
country?
dangerous topic lah, because
We are. You can Google and go to Wiki.
I
If
mean-
let's say the Google or Wiki they mention, oh, Malaysia is an Islamic country. They are
yeah, but we are a Islamic country. If you right,
yeah, but we are not. We have a free religion. The back is a free religion and have a
no, that's the thing. You have the right to practice your own religion, but as Dr. M will always say, this is a Malay and a Muslim country first. That is what they consider to be the true Malaysia lah. Malaysia is a Malay culture and Malay religion first, than the rest of the people. That's why your Mahathir come out with the Indians and Chinese not loyal, because they have not adapted to Malay culture to become Malaysian. That is the triggering part, and I personally disagree with this lah, because I don't believe Malaysia is Malay culture. You know what is Malaysian culture? Malaysian culture.
Yep.
That is just the thing lah. Malaysian culture encompasses everyone. It's not just like, oh, it needs to be nasi lemak. Oh, it needs to be halal. Oh, it needs to be Islam. No, I think Malaysian culture is Malaysian culture, which is all these different facets.
If let's say for this, what is Dr. M saying only ma? Right?
But it's not the thing, right? It's Dr. M saying, but it is a thought, the thinking that is empowered by the oppressed or marginalized Malays lah. Like they when you speak to this and say like, oh, you as a Malay, your rights, your strength is being pushed down, then you are more likely to accept that, even though the fact it's more about the capitalism of pushing you down as a worker and all this, not your race or your culture lah. But that's too complicated for people to understand. It's easy to say Chinese salah, Indian salah, like that only mah. Then you just focus your enemies there. And then, like Taylor Swift, is a white devil, white she devil, want to bring down our culture. That's why we cannot allow this. We should fight that, instead of looking at ourselves and say, why are we so restricted? Why are we so enclosed? Why can't we be acceptable and tolerable and even empathetic, or even like be kind to others' thoughts? Well, of course, Malaysia is 3R lah, okay?
It's 3R.
Race, religion,
Race.
religion, and what's the other R? Race, religion, and
Yeah.
oh, royalty. Yeah, there you go. Race, religion. These are the three things you cannot fight. Don't talk about race. Don't talk about religion. Don't talk about the royal. Okay. You start talking about this, tiba-tiba PDRM. Hello, Ah Kit. Itu hari I dengar you cakap pasal itu raja. So that is the thing. Now, like I said, like, would we be able to ever change this? And you said like, what? It's unlikely, is it, that Malaysia will be able to have more of these artists coming in, or would it be the opposite, where we have less
and less?
You believe so? Even under Anwar's government or
I don't think there will be change if let's say we going down to the road. The artists, if let's say the too many restriction for the artists to come over to Malaysia and perform, I don't think they will choose Malaysia in the priorities lah. Maybe they choose Thailand, or even Thailand or Singapore. Singapore may be expensive. Maybe people will choose Thailand. Thailand is more happenings.
I see. The thing is, right, if it's for the people, right, regardless of the place, I don't think they would care so much, because you can see, like, again, Taylor Swift is a perfect example of people are willing to spend, no matter how expensive, if they really, really want to go, right? Like, again, my friend who spent so much money going to all this concert for Taylor Swift, she is willing to go to that extent. So it doesn't matter. It's just that if you are able to, host the artists, it's all about the artists and whether or not they want to come to that country or not.
You see I think the Singapore is very success for
you
this.
think they will overpass us again for the next few years, is it?
Well, maybe they are, maybe some like not Taylor Swift anymore. Maybe some others. The the US performer come to
It's
Singapore
like
for
Justin
priorities.
Bieber, all these
Justin,
things.
yeah.
All these don't want to come to Malaysia.
Not saying not come to Malaysia. There will be say, yeah, you see the
The
result, the outcome.
priority will go more towards
The outcome you can see. Wow, Taylor Swift is so good. Yeah, all the events, the
Bro, but
Indonesia,
we
some other places go to Singapore.
we had the proof also of really good example. Coldplay come in, it had a good boost to our economy as well. One.
Yep.
And we have the capacity to spend. We are willing to spend.
But how come our Malaysia is not appreciate these the Coldplay?
Because haram, LGBTQ. The only reason Coldplay managed to come is because Anwar said, "Oh, they support Palestine, ma."
Okay, the other thing is like our Malaysian. Okay, we on the I mean Malaysians the people outside the normal people I say normal people. They suggest to come the artists to come to Malaysia. Only the politician is the people
one
don't want. We want. You see Coldplay last time the Coldplay in Bukit Jalil you see the traffic damn heavy jam, bro.
Damn,
2-3 hours in the Maju Express, the
they
highway.
really spend. I think recently the Ed Sheeran concert also quite happening also lah.
Yeah, you see
We are willing to. That I say like
the
Malaysians
Malaysian
are
also willing to spend,
because they enjoy. We enjoy.
If let's say they're having, if let's say Coldplay having a concert in Singapore, not in Malaysia our money is going to Singapore. Serious what?
I mean, they did go to Singapore 6 times So
but it was so
Singapore earned 6
expensive, but
times.
I still go. So expensive. Okay, I go.
Some people willing lah.
Oh.
Actually, before the pandemic, right, I wanted to go to Singapore because Singapore was bringing Slipknot.
Or Slipknot. You think Slipknot?
Slipknot will never come to Malaysia for sure.
Yeah lah.
Impossible, bro. They even in the end they went to Indonesia, which I totally did not realize they went to Indonesia, and I could not get tickets there. Damn miss lah. I really wanted to see Slipknot at least once.
Maybe
bro.
you can organize Slipknot come to Malaysia for perform.
How lah, bro?
You see any organizer.
But okay, that's not to say that there's no bands that come here. Like recently, Sum 41 came to Malaysia.
You want to watch, right?
I did watch, and it was quite happening. Surprisingly, it feels like it's fairly sold out, and then there were a lot of fans. I was surprised there were that many people willing to watch.
Yeah.
Another band that I wanted to go but I couldn't get tickets, Incubus. The ticket also sold out already.
Some more. These the performers from overseas come to Malaysia. Not only Chinese group of people or Malay group of people to watch. I think Malaysians, all the Malaysians.
Yeah, it's quite a mixed, diverse group.
I know the Hong Kong artists and some of Alan Tam or whoever. Only a Chinese group of people to watch one.
I mean, that's understandable lah, but that's their market one.
But if let's say you ask the foreigners, the Westerner performer come, then
they don't care, right?
Why not?
Oh yeah,
so
because the Sum 41 I saw a lot of white people, foreigner come in also, right?
Even foreigner also come. Maybe some Australians, they also come from Malaysian.
I mean, for them it's good because our currency is so terrible, right?
Terrible.
So for them it's like
very
cheaper
cheap for them
cheaper
lah.
right?
Cheap for them lah.
That's why it's like maybe we can. This is the great opportunity for us to have foreign artists, because our currency is so weak. It's a boost to tourism.
If let's say the tourists, not the minister who watch our videos, bring more artists, foreign artists to come to Malaysia, then our economy is good also. What? Not say good lah.
I don't
least
think
can perform a little
I
bit
don't
lah.
think we have that much influence, okay.
Maybe
Maybe
But I'm for sure lah. They are no lah. Even you can see the Singapore, the result, Taylor Swift, the power, the money mountain. Can see.
I don't know. Is greed stronger than their beliefs? I guess. Well, actually, it is. The opposite is a form of greed also lah. But it's more like a more tighter control of greed lah. But to be honest, I don't think we will get Taylor Swift anytime soon lah.
Lady Gaga.
Impossible. Can lah, she convert to Muslim and wear tudung. Lady Gaga change to Muslim. Then only maybe can. But until then, it seems unlikely we will be getting a Taylor Swift concert anytime soon. And that's a good place to wrap up about our thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Is Malaysia not the...
No, if you are Malaysian, are you support the foreign artists, especially the Europeans or the Americans, to come to Malaysia to have their concerts and then they perform in the sexiest way, Then
Okay, you don't have to say the sexy way lah. Let's just say be able to perform the way they want to perform lah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
don't say like
But,
that.
it's
This one cari pasal lah, bro.
You see, Lady Gaga is still wearing those fashionable.
No, nowadays she's not that crazy as I
The
can
last
see
time
lah.
lah.
The only problem is probably because LGBT lah. That's the only thing. But again, let us know, what do you guys think? Will we be able to get more concert, or is it seem unlikely for all these major artists
Can
to
we,
come
our
to
Malaysian,
Malaysia?
become a host?
Can we host all these artists? Let us know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe if you enjoy what we
Our
do.
channel.
And then, as always, email to us, tehtarik@gmail.com if you guys want to collab or anything like that. We look forward to anything like that. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.